Hey, double hey, San Francisco Bay, Monterey. My name's Alexandrew.
And I'm Dr. Shasta Tierra.
We're here with your Healthy Living Show for another week of fun and information and good stuff for self-health and wealth.
Helping put people's health care in their own hands,
Here
naturally.
At the KIYS Radio Network. We love it.
Yes.
Video Web Radio Network, because there's a camera right there. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And we have my friend Judy Specht.
Yes, we got a great guest.
Master in Holistic Integrative Medicine with a specialty in energetic medicine, coming today to share about essential oils.
No, I think that'll be really cool. I mean, I use them.
I use them.
I know.
Who doesn't? I mean,
Gretchen, my other half, uses them. I know a lot of people that do, and I think it's a really cool thing that I think a lot of people don't ever think about. So it's kind of nice. We got to bring some awareness to it. Right?
They actually smell really good and
I love it.
enhance our life.
In fact, the studio smells like lavender right
now.
We're all very zen.
We put it everywhere.
Have you noticed? We're all just kind of hum.
Yeah.
You had mentioned that you met somebody at a conference or something.
Doctor of acupuncture named Jimmy, who started a PTSD acupuncture for Vets Day.
Right.
So on Veterans Day, a lot of acupuncturists are giving free treatments to vets for PTSD. 18 vets commit suicide a day with a lot of PTSD problems, and acupuncture can treat those things pretty naturally.
That's kind of cool. You don't even think of that with just needles kind of going in, but there are those points that are connected to other points.
They release adenosine, which makes you feel sleepy and calm and downregulates the nervous system to make people feel more calmer. They release opiates, your natural opiates, your natural endorphins, so that you feel high naturally. And a recent study has shown that it decreases depression.
Well, I'm going to have to come by and get high sometime.
Everybody in my office is sleeping while they're healing.
I don't want to sleep. I want to feel it. I've never had acupuncture, but like you said, you might be able to help me with my calf that seems to be cramping, which I thought, okay, you don't massage it, you poke it with needles.
It brings more blood that helps the tiny fibers heal faster, so they're stronger, so they won't cramp.
Well, can you get me in before I go to Kentucky next week to go to the bourbon factory?
Yes. You have to text me.
I will. I'll text you. I will let you guys know, because how long do I have to go before I can go running afterwards, do you think?
I mean, some people go and exercise right afterwards.
Really? Okay.
But if it's really strained, you should give it a week.
It doesn't seem strained, because I didn't run on it for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I ran 2 miles and it cramped up, and then I ran a mile and 1.8 and it cramped up. But it's only one side, and I don't know. Anyway, I thought maybe I didn't have enough potassium or enough.
It could be that also. We can do some functional nutrition exams and check.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I can do a calcium cuff test and
crap.
a zinc test.
I'm going to be in hella shape by the time this show is done.
Right. We're doing functional medicine at my clinic.
I like that. Well, we're going to have a great guest, but this is the time that, since we're radio, we got to do the news, but we do the fun news.
Yes.
It's News to Amuse.
That's good.
With McKenna Ray. So we'll be right back with our guest, Judy Specht, after News to Amuse and a little commercial break. So stay tuned to Your Healthy Living. My name's Alexandrew.
And I'm Dr. Shasta Tierra.
We'll catch you in just a bit.
This is McKenna Ray with the KIYS Video Web Radio Network News to Amuse, where we like to share stories with you that'll make you smile, laugh, and appreciate the spontaneity of life. Recently, a British man spotted a couple leaving their car right outside of his house. They pulled out 2 suitcases and hopped out in a taxi and then drove off. He assumed that the couple was likely trying to avoid paying for parking at the nearby airport while heading out for a vacation. However, that didn't change the fact that Neil Juglis had just lost his parking spot in front of his house for who knows how long. He decided to teach the couple a lesson by going inside and grabbing an industrial-sized roll of cellophane. Walking back out to the couple's abandoned car, he proceeded to wrap the entire car in clear wrap, as tightly as he could. Doors, windows, tires, all of the above. And figured he would love to leave a nice surprise for when they come home from their vacation. He thought maybe it would teach them to pay for parking next time instead of stealing someone's daily parking spot without permission. Well, that's one way to wrap up a good vacation. In Chicago, a teenager around the age of 15 was found repeatedly sneaking into a gym, X-Sport Fitness. The manager had warned him that if he continued to do so, that they would have to call police and handle the situation. However, the teenager continued to sneak in daily. It turned out that the young teen actually had a membership previously, but his mother could no longer pay for it anymore. He would walk into the gym, go directly past the front desk without saying anything, and straight to the basketball court to play with his friends. Now and then he would even hide in the bathroom stalls so that the employees wouldn't find him right away and he could get a little more time playing basketball. Finally, the manager decided his only option was to call the police. Officer Mario Valenti responded to the call, and when he showed up, instead of heading directly to the teen, he asked what the situation was and offered $150 to see how many months of membership that would actually cover. The officer's $150 would cover 3 to 4 months, and the management was so taken back and shocked by this kind gesture of the police officer that they decided to offer the teen 2 years of membership, adding up to about a $715 value, and that the gym would cover all of it. It turns out that the high school boy was actually a NBA aspiring star and had national attention for his skills on the basketball court. Valenti did admit that offering money out of his pocket was unusual for him to do. However, he didn't do it for the gratitude. Officer Valenti shared, "Most of us take this job to help people, not to hurt them. This job could be negative, but for the most part, the job is dealing with good people having a very bad day, and you're not seeing the best side of people." Not only did he help the teen with his potential future in the NBA, but he also changed his view on officers. The 15-year-old admits that he had a bad taste in his mouth of police officers due to the stories that he read so often in the news and the social media. And because of this one man doing a kind deed and really helping him and caring instead of just taking him in, he developed a new respect for officers. So let that story be an inspiration to you to go out and do something good today. Let it be contagious. This is McKenna Ray with the KIYS Video Web Radio Network News. See you next week.
I do traditional Chinese medicine, and that includes 5 different branches: acupuncture, massage, yoga, tai chi, qigong, herbal medicine, and nutrition. It is amazing in helping the body heal itself, that it releases the body's natural endorphins, serotonin, and seems to rebalance the hormones of the body.
Lower back pain was taken care of very quickly, 6 treatments, and I was pain-free. And this was like 3 years ago, and I've remained pain-free.
I've grown up in the Bay Area, and I have had my own practice for over 15 years. When I was 12, I decided I want to be an acupuncturist, and by the time I was 25, I was licensed.
I have thyroid condition and stress, big time. When I walk out, I'm feeling like a whole different person. It's definitely a blessing to be able to come here.
I love helping women have babies, and the day that they actually get pregnant, the look in their eye is like it's the best thing ever.
I've been struggling trying to get pregnant for the past 3 or 4 years. I came to Shasta. I would totally recommend her to anyone out there that is trying to get pregnant. She will do great for you.
Way of wellness has to do with living a life that keeps us well.
Hi there, this is Alexandrew with It's All About the Show. You know, I've been with Money Concepts since 1994, and they have been the primary catalyst for my success as a financial advisor. If you're looking for a career change and you want to help people for a living, check out moneyconcepts.com/ALEE or call 946-8378 today.
Hey, double hey, San Francisco Bay, Monterey. My name's Alexandrew.
And I'm Dr. Shasta Tierra.
And we're here with Your Healthy Living.
And one of my very favorite people in the whole wide world, actually.
Oh, well, that's cool. I'm really excited about this guest because it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. Judy Specht is our guest. You were at Apple for 26 years, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's good
From the
company. I tell
beginning.
you, got to hold on to that stock for 26 years. Everybody's doing pretty good. And you're into intuitive energy medicine, and you have a master's in integrative holistic health, which is really cool. It kind of fits into the whole realm of, how we try and wrap everything together here at the KIYS Radio Network, and especially on your Healthy Living show.
Yep.
And
she has incredible essential oils to share with how they can help us heal ourselves, and the essence from the flower essences and how they can help us, and also help support very major illnesses such as cancer and Lyme and other things.
yeah, and we have some personal kind of experience with that. I know I do, and my personal life too, with friends and family. And I kind of like the Reiki thing too. We've done a little bit of Reiki. You've done the Reiki thing too, but I think that's what's a little bit different is that we're kind of talking about these essential oils. And can you give us an idea of how you kind of got into this whole thing, Judy, as far as finding this integrative holistic health aspect to what you're doing in your life?
Well, we usually start with having issues of our own. And working at Apple, I did wind up with hives. Actually, before I started at Apple, I did have hives. But I had them off and on, but mostly on. And it is due to stress.
Huh.
And other things that eating our food and environment and everything, the toxins that we have around us. And when I did the intuitive energy medicine while I was still working, and learned about the essential oils then. So I started using them on a daily basis externally, and to help solidify our whole soul, mind, and body.
It's really interesting when you start to think about what the universe, God, however you want to talk about it, created here on Earth for us to be able to heal and all the amazing stuff. I mean, the aloe vera, that's always great. Just the raw aloe vera is the best thing you can put onto a burn and stuff like that. How did you learn about these oils being able to help you with this issue with the hives?
I'm still learning, and really only learned recently as far as putting these oils together into a cream and putting them on. And everybody doesn't fit in the same box.
Right.
So some oils will work for some people, some work for others. And when you look at the plants, that they have a protective part to them.
Right.
That is where the oil is extracted from.
Huh. Okay.
So when you have your citruses, it's the peel that protects the fruit. So they press the peels to become the oil that we use.
I had researched when I was getting my doctorate, and my research project was on complementary and alternative medicine therapies for weight loss, and Judy actually helped me with that. She was my student.
Cool.
She was getting her master's, and she studied with me and helped me with my doctorate research program. I learned that that it is the outside of the plant that naturally repels the bugs is actually what helps kill cancer in us. And in the 1950s, when they started using pesticides, is when the cancer went through the roof.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's when that external protective part of the plant was killed that cancer took over.
And it's pretty interesting too. You see a lot of this. There seems to be so much more gluten intolerance, if you will, whatever that's from. But we've done several shows over the years since we've been working on this KIYS radio network, and it's been really interesting how you think about it. Bugs don't eat the types of foods, even on the GMO side, right? Because if bugs aren't going to eat it, why would I? What's my body going to do with it?
Right.
And I think that's where you're talking about all these different essential oils, and this is really an ancient art in its essence, is it not?
Yes, it is. It goes back thousands of years.
And I think that it's fairly accurate to say that this actually has an effect. I mean, it has on you, of course. I know it's working with with my partner Gretchen. She uses oils all the time. In fact, we were talking before coming on the program. For me, if I feel a cold or some kind of flu coming on, I do oil of oregano, I guess is what it is. Oh my gosh, that stuff's so strong. You ever done that?
I haven't done that.
Oh my, it's like you smell pizza for like a week. It's just crazy. Or Italian food, whatever it is. But so I know you're connected with doTERRA on this thing, and can you talk a little bit about why doTERRA is,
What made you decide to
exactly.
take on doTERRA?
Yeah, doTERRA stands for gift of the earth, and the people that started doTERRA wanted to be able to provide a oil that is consistent. So they have put into place strong tests, and they don't just do the CG and the MS tests. That they go further than that. Right. They want to ensure it's organic. So there's several tests that they go through. They also 86% of their product is received from the farmer. They go directly to the farmer. They go to the region where the product should be grown. Right. So not quite half of their countries that they're in are third world or developing countries, we should say. And they help these communities, and they pay fair value. So there's a co-impact sourcing that they're doing.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's kind of helping these poor communities, and this is where a lot of this stuff comes from. I mean, the oils come from these rare or different types of exotic plants, as I recall, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we were talking about, I didn't realize that frankincense came from a tree. Is that right? Can you touch on that lightly about the frankincense oil and what it's all about and how it works?
Yeah, so doTERRA has gone to Somalia, which we know is not a safe country to go into, but they did go into, and they were luckily able to get to the harvesters and talk with them and with the community, and to ensure, the reason they want to ensure sustainability. They don't want to go out and, get all the frankincense they can. They want to ensure sustainability, so they brought in Dr. DiCarlo, who is a female arborist, or very much into the trees and very much wanting to help these harvesters who have, through generations and generations, have been passed down for thousands of years. These trees belong to them. Right. And they want to pass them down to their children. And able to do that, they need to ensure that they're not killing the trees. And if they tap it too many times, they're going to kill the trees. So she went in and taught them how they can do it with sustainability.
That's really cool because, again, you're helping, a poor country be able to get around the aspect of losing an income stream.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it works for doTERRA, it works for the clients and everybody else along the lines. This is really great. I want to talk a little bit about neurolymphatic when we come right back after this message. So stay tuned to Your Healthy Living.
Have you considered a career change lately? Have you ever thought about helping people for a living? At Money Concepts International, we've been helping people do better with their finances since 1979. We've helped thousands of financial advisors throughout the world create and develop their own financial planning practices. Imagine being able to help your friends, your family, and complete strangers with doing better with their finances, sending their kids to college, being able to retire comfortably. If you've considered changing your career, talk to Charles Ham or myself at 408-946-8378. That's 408-946-8378. And attend one of our fabulous financial planning schools. Again, 408-946-8378. And have a career that helps people have better lives.
At Way of Wellness, we help to rebalance the hormones of your body so that it can heal itself. Way of Wellness offers acupuncture, Chinese medicine, functional nutrition, Chi Yoga and Wellness Coaching. Call 408-615-1995 and start living the life that keeps us well.
Hey, double hey, San Francisco Bay, Monterey. My name's Alexandrew.
And I'm Dr. Shasta Tierra.
And we're back with Your Healthy Living Show. We have Judy Specht, who is a master of integrative holistic health.
With a specialty in energy medicine.
We like energy medicine. We like energy here.
Yes.
At KIYS. Because
we are made of energy.
We always have kindness in our soul here at KIYS.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. One of the things I wanted to touch on, I know in 2011 you kind of came to this realization that the body can heal anything. And, I think a lot of it has to do with the mental aspects of it. But we have these other rituals and things and exercises and anything to stay healthy in our lives. And I know one of the things that you're familiar with is the lymphatic stimulation and neurolymphatic massage. Can you talk a little bit about that, Judy, and why it's so important? And, maybe in a little bit we can touch on some ideas.
Do a little sample of it?
Yeah.
Here's a little example.
Yes. And this goes back to 1998 when I learned about intuitive energy medicine, that the lymphatic system is our body's sewer system. Mm-hmm. And we want to keep it flowing. And by moving and exercising and doing the right things, it helps. But we can also help doing it with a slight massage. You can do it in the shower with some shampoo. You can incorporate oils, but I, as much as I love the oils, I still believe that in the shower, we're in there, take a few more minutes, and hit the neurolymphatic points that I learned back in 1998, which are here in the shoulder, here, and you always want to go towards the heart.
Okay.
Yeah, and
and that's that's kind of a sore spot for me all the time. Of course, I do a lot of push-ups and stuff, but I've always can feel that area as tender. It's not really sore, but
right,
it
it's
seems
tender,
more
and
tender.
that kind of tells you something. So,
Right.
these are the neurolymphatic points here, 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 and we used to just be rubbing them, but now, just to make it quick, you're going towards your heart. Just go straight down towards the heart. Mm-hmm. You want to incorporate the liver. You want to get the spleen and the pancreas, and then from the pelvic up towards the heart, and then you're going to be hitting 2, 4, 8 different neurolymphatic points by just doing this. And then incorporating a little bit more, because we have lymphatics running through. We have twice as many lymphatic veins than we do blood veins.
Really?
And we have twice as much lymphatic fluid than we do blood. So you want to keep that moving. Because it is getting rid of the dead cells.
Right.
And we don't want them stuck in the nodes.
Right.
So taking your hand and rubbing towards the heart, under the arm very well, because we have a lot under here, as we know.
Right. And in the neck, right?
And
Right
you
here.
have it from your face, down your neck. And then you can just start finding your own massage, but this is something people can put into their own hands and do every day.
So do they
great.
typically have that tenderness that I talk about? Because when somebody kind of gets sick, they got that you're just real
Swollen
tender.
glands.
You're
and-
tender
and
in there,
here
yeah.
And in here and underneath your
It's
arms.
inflammatory.
And so if you're doing, of course, hopefully we're taking showers every day or every other day, who knows? But to be able to do that once a day, is that typically what they say is enough for that?
Well, I don't know what everyone is saying. It's just this is something I have incorporated into my life. And I really feel that people can keep their lymphatic system flowing this way.
Flowing
and
better.
it's flowing.
It's something that puts healthcare back in their own hands.
Right, and there's so many cancers that are involved with the lymphatic system too.
Yeah.
I mean,
and these underwire bras are part of the issue.
And I had heard that too, that they're just
they stop that flow.
I know. I quit wearing them last year, and I tell you what, I feel so much better.
And they do have increased breast cancer with underwire bras.
It is really interesting, though, how our whole system just needs to flow. We talk about this a lot on lots of the shows we have here on the radio for KIYS. But letting stuff flow through you,
having free flow of blood and energy.
And I do believe that energy is one of those things too that locks up the lymphatic systems. Anger and tension and all sorts of other things are locking this stuff in. So doing this in the shower every day, I got to guess. And
I think that the lotions with some of the essential oil could help be even more supportive.
I wish we had more time to talk to you, Judy, but what we want to do is make sure that if you guys have any questions, you can get a hold of Judy Specht, that's SPECHT, through MyDoTerra, MyDoTerra, you'll see it on the screen there, of course, .com/Judy Specht. And she can talk to you a little bit more about how it can just help you feel better and allow you to be able to deal with things in a way that's much more delightful.
And enhance your life.
That's right. This was so much fun. Thank you, everybody.
You,
have a great week.
I love this stuff.
Thanks for joining us on Your Healthy Living. Bye-bye. Hey, double hey, San Francisco Bay, Monterey. My name's Alexandrew. I am the CEO of KIYS Radio, the video web radio network here in the Campbell, San Jose, what I call Camp Saragatos area. If you'd like to be a guest on one of our shows or you'd like to take a look at having your own program, please give me a call at 408-484-6464 or send me an email at alexandrew@KIYSradio.com. We're always looking for good, solid content that meets with our kindness in your soul type of mentality. It can be about self, health, and wealth, but it has to be something that's about nurturing people and bringing them a better life. So, again, the number is 484-6464, or send me an email at alexandrew@KIYSradio.com and become part of the Kindness in Your Soul KIYS Radio Network.